the Carlsbad 5000 is back this weekend, also known as the world's fastest 5K. This year has a fresh course, and here to tell us about it, Olympian and Carlsbad 5000 ambassador Meb Keflezighi, and he is the first runner in history to win the New York Marathon, the Boston Marathon, and an Olympic marathon medal as well. So tell us about your career, Meb. Thank you for being here, first of all. A legend here in our studio with us. And you're also now the ambassador of the 5,000, right? Talk about that a little bit, the big race coming up Sunday.
The big race, Carlsbad 5000 is back. It's in April, so it's great to be back here. But, you know, as you said, my running just started here at Roosevelt Junior High when I was in 7th grade. Coach Duke Lord said, if you run hard, you're going to get A or B. If you miss a run or goof a run, you're going to get a D or F. Well, I ran as hard as I could to get an A and a t-shirt, and I ended up running 5:20. And he says, you're going to go to the Olympics. So this is where everything happened. I went to San Diego High and won CIF and stayed there, and then eventually to UCLA and in the Olympics. But now the Carlsbad 5000, and I used to go watch it as a kid. Yeah. And then I participated in it twice as a professional, and I went out. So it's a fast course. I went as hard as I could and 4:08, and then died the last 2 miles, and then the next year I came back very conservative and then pushed the last 2 miles. I ran the same exact time. Really? 13:37. So but the Carlsbad is for everybody. Sure. You know, we have the agers, and then also just the masters and the open race. Yeah.
Well, you've run the Boston Marathon. You've run so many marathons. What makes this one special? I mean, the view is incredible. Let's just throw that out there.
Yeah, this year's the new course is out and back because the track rails is no more, so safer. It's a great ocean view, and also the same iconic Carlsbad 5000. What makes it fast and great is just out and back. One turn this year, and it's just iconic because from all over the world they come to be part of the Carlsbad 5000.
Yeah, the Boston Marathon coming up here in what, a week or so. 10 years ago it was when you won this, right? Take us back down memory lane a little bit, and the excitement building up for the Boston Marathon.
10 years ago, my dream came true to win the Boston Marathon with the victim's name on my bib to honor them from the bombing, and to be able to win that. God was good to me because there was 36,000 people who wanted to own the streets of Boston, the horrific moment of the bombing. So to be able to chant USA, USA, go Meb, go on Boylston Street, and to go back now for a greater cause for the Meb Foundation, maintaining excellent balance to health, education, and fitness, to empower kids to lace their shoes up. It's tough, it's hard, but I'm so excited to be back to Boston.
That's awesome. Back to here at Carlsbad, ambassador of the 5,000. What does that mean for you, and how did you kind of get involved in that?
Well, I'm just grateful to be able to be here and then be able to invite people to come and enjoy the festivities that goes at the Carlsbad Village. The volunteers and the sponsors make sure a wonderful experience, and just to be an ambassador, just make sure people have a great time. And then you can get more information on the carlsbad5000.com.
Look, a lot of people look up to you, Meb. There may be some younger runners out there right now. What do you want to tell them about their journey?
The journey is the beginning of end of one race, the beginning of another. So as an ambassador, I want to be able to tell them, we have a half-mile and a mile race for the kids on Sunday, and the 5K for everybody. So just come out, support, or participate. Tonight's midnight is the deadline to register online, or you are also welcome to come and sign up on race day on Sunday.
And what's the website so people can sign up?
Yeah, it's just simple, carlsbad5000.com.
All right, and a reminder to those coaches out there, push your athletes, be positive, because you never know when they're going to turn into Olympians like Meb here. So I love your story. I'm glad it's come full circle and you're here in San Diego with us, Meb.
Thanks so much.
Awesome. Thanks for coming out here. And enjoy the race, everyone. Sign up here. Meb Keflezighi hanging out with us in the studio here, asking you to sign up for the Carlsbad 5000, the fastest, in my opinion, one of the most scenic races out there.
Absolutely.
Right. Taking a quick break.